One day, a group of penguins were enjoying themselves in the icy tundra. The penguins like to swim and play and generally do whatever it is most penguins do. There was one particular penguin, however, who was different than the rest, and he also was the littlest penguin.
Welcome, my dear guests. My name is Vlad Shocking, and tonight we're playing The Littlest Penguin. Actually, don't really know what this game is about. I know that Markiplier played it. It seemed interesting. Also, it seemed like some things aren't as they should be. I haven't seen his whole video, just a small part from the beginning. So I decided, okay, let's see if it's free. It's free, so I decided to play it. So I don't know what this game is about. So come on. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Aha! So I guess I need some momentum.
The littlest penguin liked the other penguins well and fine enough, albeit in small doses. He was much more interested in going on adventures, and he felt that today could possibly be his best adventure yet.
Okay, so it has an interesting story, I guess, with a narrator. Skype. Ignore that. I knew I should have closed Skype. Shut up! Here it is, the part where I left.
Then he discovered a very old, very sick penguin lying next to a large stone. "Won't you please help me?" cried out the old penguin. "I'm very sick and I'm very old. Please, won't you help fulfill an old penguin's request?" The littlest penguin agreed, and was horrified by what the old penguin said next. "Bash my head in with this stone. End my pain, littlest penguin." The littlest penguin did as he was told.
You know, I like the passion in the voice of this narrator. It makes me feel like I'm a simple amateur, like I'm pathetic as a narrator, a failure. But that's ridiculous. Okay. Oh my!
Something began to stir inside the littlest penguin after that. Suddenly, a rush of emotions he had never known filled him, thrilled him like nothing had ever done before. "This feels like heaven!" cried out the littlest penguin, who set out freshly driven, giving new direction to his adventure. If killing just one penguin felt that good, he thought to himself, "I wonder how it would be if I killed 10 penguins." And off he went to test his theory.
Okay, this is an interesting turn of events.
The littlest penguin
my!
a small group of his peers.
Spacebar.
"This will do," he thought to himself, picking up a club that had been lying in the snow. And the first one went down quickly, far easier than the littlest penguin would have thought. This spooked the others, but to his surprise, the littlest penguin found the more they ran, the greater his satisfaction when he finally beat them down. And beat them down he did, until the last of them were reduced to little more a red stain in the snow.
No narration for that? Huh! Interesting, it's like that those whack-a-mole games or something. That's easy. Okay. Success! Interesting. Poor penguins. I actually like penguins, you know, they're cute. I like them. But oh well, this is the game and I want to know how this story goes.
As he moved through the crowd in order to reach the other side, the littlest penguin felt the eyes upon him. The other penguins began to grow weary of him, shifting their gaze as he walked by. I do not like the way they stare at me, thought the littlest penguin. I do not like it one bit. Perhaps, after I kill them all, I shall make a fine necklace of their eyes. This thought occupied the littlest penguin as the others wobbled nervously around him. And perhaps a crown made from their beaks, so all can see and marvel at how beautiful I am.
Interesting. This penguin really has an interesting mind. Oh, now I notice that most of them turn and look at me. Wow. Can't I kill them somehow? No. Wow. So all those penguins that just stay there, they're... Wait, that one is following me? Oh no. Okay, so what now? What am I supposed to do now? I like how he jumps, I don't know. It's kinda cute, you know. Okay, so... I'm going on an adventure. Hooray! What's this? A ship? Arctic Research Center. Oh, this seems...
This was more like it, thought the littlest penguin.
Look how it jumps.
The other penguin and make good on his plan. The thought of which triggered an excitement he could hardly contain.
He really seems to have some fun. Come on, already move. Oh, those poor penguins, they have no idea what's waiting for them, but oh well, the story must go on. Oh my!
Faster they fell, brilliant streaks of
Oh.
crimson filled the air. Again he would slash at them and again they would cry out. Some attempted to vainly cram their entrails back inside. Others simply fell apart where they stood. The littlest penguin was thrilled. Oh, how he wished this moment could last forever. The screams, the panic, the rapture that pulsed inside of him. He could no sooner explain the magic behind his elation, any more than he could bring himself to stop. Not until every last penguin had been split apart.
Oh, those poor penguins! Wow! Now that's a serial killer. No, it's not a joke based on serials. I hope that this music is not copyrighted. Wow. Wait, that's all?
When the last of them had finally stopped twitching and he no longer felt the eyes upon him, the littlest penguin stopped. Breathing heavily, he surveyed the destruction he had wrought. They were all so beautiful now. Too beautiful, in fact. The ecstasy felt by the littlest penguin slowly faded, and an undeniable sense of emptiness began to take its place. It's not fair, he thought. They are all so beautiful now. Why can't I be beautiful like them?
Oh,
Why
great.
must I be the only one? It isn't fair. It just isn't fair. The littlest penguin looked at the chainsaw.
Oh
The blood
no.
dripped off the teeth of the blade, almost glistening in the moonlight. Suddenly, the littlest penguin knew how to feel beautiful like the rest. He knew then what it was he must do.
At least I like the music. This is actually quite interesting.
One day, a group of penguins were enjoying themselves.
Okay, I want to see if I can get another ending, because I'm curious if I could have went farther away. Yeah, shut up, let me talk.
There was one particular penguin, however, who was different than the rest, and he also was the littlest penguin.
I hate repeating myself, and I hate when people repeat themselves. Well, sometimes, for some reason, my hearing isn't that good, so I must ask people to repeat themselves. It's rather unpleasant, but still. I hate when this must happen.
The
Okay.
littlest penguin liked the other penguins well and fine enough, albeit in small doses. He was
Can't I
interested in
make
on
you
adventures, and he felt that
shut
he could
up
possibly
already,
be his
please?
best adventure yet.
What was with the research center? I'm curious about that. Oh. Come on.
Just then, he discovered a very old, very sick penguin lying next to a large stone. Won't you
Yeah.
help me? Cried out the old penguin. I'm very sick and I'm very old. Please, won't you help fulfill an old penguin's request? The littlest penguin agreed and was horrified by what the old penguin said next. Bash my head in with this stone.
Yeah, as I
Then my
said, I like the
littlest
passion
penguin.
in his voice.
This penguin did as he was told. Something began to stir
You know,
inside
I wish I
this
could be
penguin
such a
after
good
all.
narrator.
Suddenly, a rush of emotion
It sounds
he had never
amazing.
known filled
Seriously.
him, thrilled him like nothing had ever done before. This feels like heaven, cried out the littlest penguin, who set out freshly driven, giving new direction to his adventure. If killing just one penguin felt that good, he thought to himself, I wonder how it would
Yeah,
be
we
if I
heard
killed
the
10
story.
penguins. And off he went to test his theory.
Are you done? Finally.
The littlest penguin
Okay,
came to
so-
a small group of his peers. This will do, he thought to himself. And the first one went down quickly, far easier than the littlest penguin would have thought. This
Okay,
confused
so-
the others, but to his surprise, the
His
littlest penguin found
narration
that man, the
is very
greatest
good. He's a good narrator. I really like
went
that.
down.
He makes me
And
jealous.
down he did,
Almost
until
jealous,
the last
actually.
of them were reduced to little more than a red stain in the snow.
Okay, this way.
As he moved through the crowd in order to reach the other side, the
Ah,
Headless Penguin felt the eyes upon him.
can I
The
silence
other
you,
penguins
please?
began
I'm
to grow
sorry.
weary,
I don't want to be
shifting their
rude, but
gaze as he
still.
went by.
I heard this
I do not
before.
like
I want
the
to see
way
if
they
there is
stare
an
at me,
alternate
thought the
ending.
Headless Penguin. I do not like it one bit. Perhaps after I kill them all, I shall make a fine necklace of their eyes.
Yeah,
This thought
necklace from
occupied
eyes
the
and
Headless
stuff.
Penguin as the others wobbled nervously around him. And perhaps a crown made from their beaks, so all can see and marvel at how beautiful I am.
Sorry for yawning, but it's late at night. I'm a bit bored and really tired. Also about my schedule, I thought about uploading a video every 2 days. I want to upload them every day, yet I want to get to that point, but for now I feel like it's easier for me to upload the video every 2 days. Okay, so this is what bothers me. There is the research center, okay? I get a chainsaw from here, but what's with the research center? Why is it here? There must be something else.
This was more like it, thought the Headless Penguin. He could now return
Oh,
to
so
the other
this is
penguins
all.
and make good on his plan, the thought of which triggered an excitement he could hardly.
So you mean this is all? Nothing else? I must say that I am a bit disappointed. What's with the research center? Why is it there? I understand that it makes some kind of sense after all, because the humans over there, he was able to get a chainsaw. You know, it makes some kind of sense, but still, it bothers me that this is the only thing it has to do with our story. It bothers me that this is all.
Faster and faster they fell, brilliant.
Yeah, let's end this already.
Again he would slash at them, and again they would cry out. Some attempted to vainly cram their entrance.
Run from me! Try to run. I want to hear your screams. To bathe in our blood. Shut up!
I wish this moment could last forever. The screams, the panic, the rapture that pulsed inside of him. He could no sooner explain the magic behind his illusion any more than he could bring himself to stop. Not until every last penguin had been split apart.
Okay. So we should end soon enough. So yes, this was the littlest penguin. Quite an interesting story. Unfortunately, penguins had to be hurt. And this is a bit sad. Since I like penguins, I find them cute. Actually, I am able to stand them. I like them. Anyway, I like penguins. So it's a bit sad that I had to kill so many. But on the other side, for some reason, death doesn't really affect me that much. There's a thing about me. I am not
When the
gonna
rest of them had finally
get into
stopped twitching,
details
and
about
he
this.
no longer felt the eyes upon him. The Headless Penguin stopped. Breathing heavily, he surveyed the destruction he had wrought.
It's a shame
So
that...
beautiful now. Too
Well,
beautiful.
to be honest,
That
it's also interesting because it's not one of those boring stories with
emptiness.
and they lived happily ever after. No,
They are all
it's
so beautiful now. Why can't I be beautiful like them? Why must
story
I be the
that
only
ends
one?
with,
It isn't fair. It just isn't fair.
just let him
The
talk.
Headless Penguin looked at the chainsaw. The blood dripped off the teeth of the blade, almost glistening in the moonlight. Suddenly, the littlest penguin knew how to feel beautiful like the rest.
I'm waiting
He
for
knew
you
then
to end
what it was he must do.
the story. Yeah, so this was the Littlest Penguin. Quite interesting. I like the game. I like the fact that the story doesn't end with and they lived happily ever after, as I already said, but it ends with and then they all died. No, it's something that you don't see too often nowadays. Well, unless it's actually not even in horror movies, not at least not all of them, you know. So I like this. I don't really like the fact that so many penguins had to die. I kinda like the dark twist that it took. It's interesting. I'm also a bit jealous on the narrator because he seems to be more passionate. The passion in his voice is just amazing. I wish I could read like that. I wish I could be such a good narrator. But one day, who knows, maybe I will. But for now, I'm just sticking to mine games and YouTube. And I'll be back with some narrations at some point. So, yes, I hope you enjoyed the game. I hope that you found this game quite interesting. Thank you for the attention, my dear guests. And until next time, I'll be watching you.